Okay, the purpose of this video is to show you how to set up a scheduled report within the IQ Reseller Report Writer. First, what you want to do, in case you do want to send the report from your actual email address, what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to Tools, you're going to want to go to Options, you're going to want to click on the second tab here in the upper left. That is Email. You're going to fill this out with your name, your email address, the reply to email address, which I recommend just putting the same email address, the mail server. So that would be office365.outlook.com or whatever your mail server is. The SMT port. If this is information that you don't know, I do recommend that you contact your IT admin at your company. He can get that information for you. And then you're going to want to put in your username and your password for your email address there, and then fill out any of the required credentials down here. Send a test to yourself to make sure that it is working. Once you have confirmed that it is working, down here on the lower right, I want you to go and then click the green floppy disk to save. At this point, it's now set up that will then allow you to send out reports from the IQ Reseller Report Writer on behalf of your own email address. Once you've done that, let's go and click on the scheduler here in the upper left. You see here, I already have a scheduled report here going. This report has not run yet, but we're going to go on and create a new one. You're going to click on the blue plus sign. You're going to name it. We're also going to call this one Broker Bin 2. We're going to because we're going to use a modified Broker Bin report that you can set up. What's nice about doing this is you can actually set up a Broker Bin report that you do have full access to within your report writer that you can actually send to Broker Bin as well. Here we're just going to do it daily. We're going to have this run at 12 noon every day. So this is going to start at 12 noon. And then you can set how you want it to be daily, weekly, monthly, a particular day of the month as well. So then you can pick, okay, how many months, what day of the month do you want to set it to. This one we're just going to do daily. We'll just have it repeat one day. If you do want it to repeat every hour, you would set up 60 minutes of a duration of 60 minutes. Or if you just don't want it to do that, 0 for the duration, would then have it run every hour. Number 2 is where you're going to go and select a report. Now, reports that are set to run on a scheduler will only run if they do not have ASCII runtime filters. You need to make sure that your reports don't have the ASCII runtime filters, because if they do, how would they automatically schedule out with the report writer then? So for this one, we're just going to do the Broker Bin inventory copy down here. That has no runtime report. And you see here that this is also then pulling all of the reports that have no runtime filters and meet the criteria to have a scheduled report. Once you have that, go from step 2 to step 3 down here at the bottom. The output types. We have 3 output types. Email, that where it will send an email. FTP, meaning that you can send to an FTP. If you do select FTP, make sure to go down here at the bottom, fill out the FTP server, FTP username, FTP password, and if you want it to go to a particular folder within your FTP. We do not support FTPS. It has to be an FTP. Lastly is the Send to IQ Reseller Client Portal. So if you are one of our customers that are using the IQ Reseller Client Portal, this is what you would select to send a copy of your report to your particular portal. We're going to do email. Even though I don't have my email set up, you can actually still use this, and you would use the default email address that we use with the report writer, and this can send out on that behalf, but I do recommend you setting up your email address. So we're going to do email. The email recipients, I'm just going to do to myself. You are required to put a subject line and an email body for it to send as well, so we're just going to type in Broker Bin and then test report. File name, you can rename it if you don't want it to say copy at the end. You can rename the file. And then the file type, here's your options that you have. We'll just do a normal Excel file. At this point, we are all set now. We're going to click Finish. There we go. So we click Finish. Now we have Broker Bin 2 down here at the bottom, the one that we just ran. This one has not run yet, so that's why you have that icon right there. And then from here, if you want to test it, you can click this lightning bolt, which will allow you to do a test run. And if you want to edit the report, you can click Edit. So if you ever need to change the times that it is sent or how frequently the report is sent, you can. So once your report does run and you do test it, you should get this green indicator like you just saw here on the upper right-hand corner. And that is how you set up a scheduled report within the IQ Reseller Report Writer.